Good morning, lovely people. So, welcome to Chatterwitch Wednesday. So, yeah, just thought I'd come on, chat a bit of what's been going on for the week. I've had a couple of strange incidents. Saturday, I went to Salvernac Forest, which is stunning. It's got 1,000-year-old oaks in there. It's just the most glorious place. And so went there, and I always take tobacco to say hello to the forest and the fae, and without fail, always always have it and take it with me. And we were walking along, and the energy was quite strange, but they have done a lot of cutting down of some trees. But I haven't been for a while because we've been walking bits of the Ridgeway. I can't walk far because of the fibromyalgia, so we have to take a chair and stuff. So basically, it's a couple of steps, sit in a chair and look at the scenery. So I shouldn't really say walk, but yeah. So yeah, so I've been going to these other places, and I had a feeling that the forest was annoyed, um, or even just missed me. I don't know. It was a bit odd. So I'm walking along, and I went like that, and my earring fell out. I've got like little garnet studs, gold garnet studs, and I saw it drop to the floor. So went down to pick it up, and it'd gone. Literally vanished into the ether. So I was like, that's gone through a veil. That's interesting. And it was like the fairies had just stolen it. Just like, well, you haven't been for ages, so we don't want your scabby tobacco. We want something a bit more, you owe. So, and there's a really strange, well, there's lots of strange bits in the forest. It is very, very magical. And there's a bit there's a couple of big trees come down, and so it makes like a cathedral. So there's like two big, massive oaks, I think. I think they're oak, or were oak, or still are, I don't know. And then there's like, it's all covered, so, and you sort of have to go in there, so always ask permission. And we went and sat in there, and then the whole of my head was bit. I don't get bit by anything. Like, my husband gets really bad bites. I never get bit. But the whole of my head, I could feel them biting. Couldn't see them, could feel them. And I'm quite bald. Through the fibromyalgia, I've lost a lot of hair. So I mean, I say I'm bald, you can see hair, but if you look at my scalp, there's like really baldy patches. So not great. Yeah. So they just bit and bit and bit. And I was like, right, okay. Okay, maybe I need to start coming a bit more often again. But that's put me off a bit. And I'd taken one of my favourite crystals with me because I like them to soak up the energies, and so I just renew them. I take them. So I've often got crystals. Well, I've always got crystals in my bag, but I've certain ones that I use specifically for me. Like my master crystal is hematoid quartz, and I that's my main crystal that I go to when I'm feeling really drained and stuff like that. It's the one crystal that is my go-to, so I call it my master crystal. And so I'd taken them to recharge them because I haven't been to Salvernac for a while, and that fell out my bag, and that almost disappeared as well. And that was a bit strange because it looked like, oh, not that as well. But yeah, so when I go next time, because I use a lot of chips in like artwork and things like that. So I'm going to take a bag of chips and I'm going to just put crystals all around the forest to, you know, get the fairies back on my side, because yeah, that was madness. So and of course we had the full moon lunar eclipse, really powerful energies, and my energy shifted in recent years with the moon. So on the full moon, I always used to be drained the week up to the moon, and then as soon as the full moon hit, then I was okay. My energy, like, what, you know, I'm always drained because of the fibro, but you know, a different sort of extra drained, I don't know. So yeah, so but it's shifted in the last few years, and now it's the new moon. So sort of over the dark moon phase, I can be quite tired and drained, um, and that's fine, because I know it's connecting. And my rune for the moon is Isa, which is the lovely uh, rune of like stillness, and so I connect in with the rune now, and I go into the stillness, and that really helps. But now with the full moon, I don't seem to be drained so much, so I've been quite energized. And so I did some meditation and stuff, and I got the death head moth, and it came in huge. And I'm like, okay, sort of really rebirthing energies, you know, that nocturnal sort of energies in the moon. So it's all like really, really combined. And I was flicking through Facebook like you do. Well, like some of us do, I do. And there's a group that I belong to that I haven't been on for a very long time. And it's a group for pre-loved crystals. So you can sell your crystals on there, and you can and buy crystals, like pre-loved crystals, not new ones. And like I said, I haven't been on there for ages, and it came up, and it was this gold sheen obsidian death head moth, well, just like a carving, I suppose. Well, obviously a carving, but and I was like, oh, okay, it's really talking to me. So luckily it hadn't gone, and I purchased it, so it's on its way. I'll show you when I get it. So yeah, so that was like, oh, okay. And then I'm getting, you got to paint one, you got to paint one. You're just like, oh goodness. So and I'm in the middle of making a journal for my friend's daughter, and it's taking up all my time. So I was like, oh, I haven't got time to do a painting. It's like, yeah, you have to do a painting. So I spent the last couple of days, and I showed it on here. It's not finished. I've got to do some more around the moon, some more cloudy bits around the moon. But yeah, nearly finished. And so yeah, so I did that. So hopefully that's you know, done its job. But it's funny, that's how it sort of works with me. Like I have to draw, I have to paint, I have to make something. I love working with fabric. I do a lot with fabric, and yeah, they come in, and you're just like, yeah, okay, give in. I've got to do it, because they won't stop if you don't. So yeah, so I'll be working with this death head moth energies. I do, like I said before, I do work with animals and things, and they do come in quite strongly. I I like the Stephen Farmer book. I can't, animal. Oh, what's it called? Can't remember. But it like has all the stuff with you know, animal, tells you what animals, totems and all that, you know, and if they're your totem, or if they come in like this moth has come in. So it's like, signs and signposts from nature. So it's funny, me and my Reiki master, who Leonie, who I mean, I did my Reiki to to about 2000, 2001. And I mean, we're friends now. I still call her my Reiki master. Well, I suppose she is still my Reiki master, but she's my friend. And I used to say to her, like, oh, this animal's come through, and because animals like appear, because I work a lot. You'll find this hard to believe, with crows, hence Crowfire Talk. Crows, really, they've always been around me, and I can always tell when a crow is just being a crow, just doing crowly things, or it's going, hello, Suzanne, I have a message for you. So but me and Leonie, she said, yeah, but not every time is it a message. And I said, yeah, I know. It's like, and then she works really heavily with Sekhmet. It's her patron goddess, and she was doing a couple of workshops, and this robin kept appearing, and then it like was following her, like, well, probably not the same robin, but one would appear, or if she was doing something with Sekhmet, a robin would appear. So we always say now, sometimes a robin is just a robin. It's not always Sekhmet, but and it's funny because often people say with the robin that it's someone that's passed is visiting. I think in America that's more like the red cardinal, if I'm correct. I think people say like red cardinals, whereas ours is robin. And I think robin is quite a pagan bird. In it, yeah. So yeah, really quite funny. Yeah, sometimes a robin is just a robin, but there's signs and signposts everywhere when you're sort of in nature and stuff, that you just know when an animal is, when a fox is not just a fox. It's saying, look at me, I've got something to say to you. So so this death head, I've never seen a death head moth in I don't even know if, I presume they're a British species. Oh, I need to look that up now. I need to know. If anyone knows, put it in the comments below. But I've never seen one or anything, so just working with it etherically and spiritually. So so I shall let you know. I shall show you the picture when it's finished. Just a little bit more around the moon. I don't think there's too much else to do. But I really like the picture, and it's really, see, when I'm working like that, it's channeled and I'm in the space. So like I put sort of essences and specialized water and stuff, like from sacred springs and things like that, with my paint and things. So it has so much more energy than just doing, I mean, any artist is really connected, whether they are knowingly on a spiritual path. Obviously we're all spiritual, but knowingly walking your path is slightly different, and being aware. But yeah, I don't just do it. It has to have that energy. But when you look at any artwork, you can tell that there's energy in there. I mean, even if it's something you don't particularly like, you can connect that there was more going on. Someone was really in tuned to the universe. So yeah, so today I'm on my mastery co-working day, so looking forward to that, although I think we're starting a bit later than we were meant to be. So yeah, I'm loving the mastery. Been on the mastery, it's nearly finished, been on it a year. So I went from the awakening course with the runes straight on to the mastery. And it's been brilliant. I mean, the people that I work with are amazing. They're like my soul rune sisters. Just all fabulous people doing fabulous things. Um, yeah, just really amazing things have come out of the mastery. One lady has done a rune clothing line, Laura Dallaghan, absolutely amazing. Um, Felicity Norman, she's been doing rune dalas and they are just phenomenal. Talk about spiritually connected, and she does them for specific things. Um, they are mind blowing when you look at them. So it's like doing a bind rune, but on steroids. Bind rune on steroids. I mean, I'm sure some bind runes are really, really seriously potent, but these are just tremendous. So they're circular and oh, they're just phenomenal. I know it's my favourite word, phenomenal, but yeah, they are. They're amazing. So yeah, she's been doing that, and Hannah, she's really connected in with nature, and she goes she's a bit like me in that she goes out in nature and does work with specialized with special trees and things like that. She's got such a connection. So really amazing. Maggie, our teacher and co-worker, she's working on a book which is amazing, on the runes, so that's really good. I've done some artwork. I'm working on a crocheted shawl that I need to do some more work on, and I've done some other things, and set up a YouTube channel, so there you go. So yeah, it's been really amazing. We got a lady in Australia, Marie. She's combining hot stone therapy with runes, so that I wish she was over here, because that is going to be stunning. I mean, hot stone massage is amazing, but imagine the energies of the runes imbued in them. I mean, because I've done some, I mean, made my own runes, which, you know, the energies are so amazing when you make your own sets of runes. And I've made some like pieces. I don't know whether I've got one here. Oh, I've got like I've done like, this is me sun rune Urus, so that's a coaster. So if I want to imbue my water and things, this is really amazing for that. It's just fabulous. But I've made some like plaques. I've only done a couple so far, because I do them when the energy comes through. I can't just decide to sit and do them. So I think for me, like that Death Head Moth, that was like, I'm here, I'm ready, get me down on canvas. So that's sort of how I work, really. So yeah, yeah, I thought I would come on and just do the 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 chat Witch Wednesday. I'll probably will do a Chatter Witch Wednesday every Wednesday, or most Wednesdays. We'll see how it goes, see how Wednesdays go. But I thought I'd do this before I go on to my Mastery co-working day. And then this evening I've got Mastery Wisdom Working Circles, so that's going to be good. So I'm quite busy, quite full-on Zoomy day. Yeah, so that's it, I think, for now. I'm going to start a little rune one, so some rune wisdoms. So yeah, look out for that, because that'll be coming up. and lots more in the pipeline. So love and blessings to you all. Have a fabulous Wednesday. This probably will be posted today, so it will be still a Wednesday for you. Yeah, and see you in the next one. Bye.